Good morning, traders. Alla Peters on January 14th, 10:57 EST. In this video, I would like to review institutional charts. You are looking at weekly chart on S&P and Dow Futures. This chart been present in the room for years. What are you seeing on S&P? It reached institutional trend reversal on weekly chart. What else do you see? It's a vertical curve. So when I work with institutional traders who've done zero shorts since December 2018, that's what intelligent trader had been doing. Riding institutional bullish train, buying pullbacks as what institutional traders still do. Except this would be easy part, buying the bottom, buying support. This is not. So if market not collapsing and market remains frozen in very choppy conditions, you are not surprised. Why? Institutional support remains respected. And if I walk down memory lane on S&P to many years ago, take a look what played out. This is S&P in 2008. When I developed first strategy, which been 12 years ago, my goodness, time flies. This is what S&P had done in 2008 when it reached Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. And if we skip forward to bearish correction of 2014, 15, 16, this was crucial range on institutional charts. Critical number, critical support 1800, reversal zone 2800. Chart present in the room since trading room open in 2011. So take a look what played out, skipping few years forward. This is S&P at the start of the rally. In 2016, when 1800 number on monthly, critical support for 3 years from 2014, 15, 16 is trend inception on weekly. And what do you see next? 2300, 2500 to follow. Election night, Trump winning the election for intelligent trader was phenomenal opportunity to buy. After election, price skyrocketing to the next level, all identified months and years in advance. So when market continue rallying, there is no surprise. Reversal zone, however, ahead, and when it's reached in 2018, market starts selling off as expected, as it's done in 2008. But what remains crucial as it was in correction 2016, 2300 number. Do you remember that? Critical. And this is what plays out next. 2300 number, that was crucial in 2017 as Alpha Fibonacci critical bullish target. In 2018 becomes critical trend inception. So very painful correction 2018 ends when price reaches Alpha Fibonacci critical support. Not the place to short. Intelligent trader understands how crucial this moment is, because this trend inception, trend reversal zone correlates with ultimate support, bright green line, that was critical resistance 2017. Price keeps repeating identical dance time and time again. Market is flawless, Alpha Fibonacci puzzle. And that's where market had been rallying from traders since December 2018, all the way for the last 13 months. This rally had been unstoppable. And that's identical dance the entire 2019, when market keeps rallying and reaching next levels. Charts are twins to what played out before election 2016. All identified in advance, never ever after the fact. So this is where the market is now, traders. Ultimate trend inception 2300 number, identified years in advance, where S&P rallied from. This is what we reached right now, traders. Bullish trend exhaustion. This is where markets start staging ultimate pain. But intelligent trader understands what identifies institutional support. Identical dance, identical structure repeats itself no matter what you trade. So day trading, not your cup of tea. Utilize everything for long-term investment decisions. Utilize everything for option trading, for position trading. Nothing else will ever give you this much accuracy. This identical bullish rally on institutional charts is what played out despite Iran's event. Ultimate bottom is a place to buy. Now, market exhausted, market in pain. What is the difference between these charts? This is what you're using if you're holding position for a couple of minutes, for a couple of hours. This is what you're using if you're holding position for days, weeks, months, and years. Identified years in advance. Again, 2300 number, trend inception on weekly, was critical resistance post the election, was critical trend inception 2 years later. Critical inception 2 years later. There are no surprises in the market. Market is flawless. Alpha Fibonacci puzzle. All in advance, never after the fact. So much more challenging conditions ahead. The only good thing that will happen if market will start reversing. If market is not reversing and institutions keep buying this market left and right, intelligent trader understands this is extremely aggressive longs. Institutions can afford to buy this market left and right. Multiple longs in a play now. But this is very aggressive buy. Nothing in common between buying here, buying at support versus here. And that's the reason for this bullish cross. So if you choose to buy S&P this high, you understand how aggressive this trading is. This is this bullish trade that you witnessed prior in the markets when we've been discussing. This is the end of the minor trend. This is critical Alpha Fibonacci Resistance. Market overextended, traders. There is nothing in common between buying the bottom versus buying the top. This is critical moment on S&P the entire morning. Do you remember this level on weekly before the election? It's identical meaning. 2200. How many months did it take for this level to be broken? Many. Before price reached next level. The only difference between these charts, you're holding position for weeks, months, and years. This, you're witnessing accuracy instantly in front of you. That's the reason method traded in 56 countries. Critical moment on S&P. We knew the only option to buy, as institutions still do. So if you miss the events of this morning, Dow was flawless and stunning and breathtaking instantly. You're trading there on Dow 95% of the time with Alpha Fibonacci Trading System, less than 30 minutes per day. S&P, entirely different story. S&P will test you to the core. Here is critical end of minor trend. And if S&P collapsing again and again and again, you are not surprised. You understand that market overextended, that institutional resistance in front. And that's beyond aggressive long. Here's exact same proprietary Alpha Fibonacci support at 93 on Apple. Apple comes out with the worst earnings in 13 years. I present at hedge fund convention. What do I say? As posted on LinkedIn on all social media posts. I say the only thing that's crucial, Alpha Fibonacci support 93. Apple doubles in value despite the worst earnings in 13 years. This is identical level on Apple. Taken Apple 7 months to break through this level and reach next level. All identified months in advance. And when Apple reaches reversal zone, what does it do? It starts selling off. What do you see at the bottom? 140. Apple in free fall until it reaches 140, where it starts rallying again and again and again. And when it reaches reversal zone, it starts selling off again and again and again, all in advance, never after the fact. 181 becomes critical support prior the end of the minor trend, when Apple doubles in value because it respected Alpha Fibonacci support. So this is identical moment you're witnessing on S&P now. Identical moment. S&P been here the entire morning. Identical accuracy across the board. So intelligent trader who chooses to trade very aggressive long knows this is what will determine S&P for the remainder of the day. If S&P collapsing again, come back in late afternoon. Crawl is on. Nothing in common between S&P versus Dow. Number of trades 10 to 1. And just like Apple in 2018, just like S&P on weekly chart 2017, 2019, this is a major problem. There are no surprises in the market. Price action remains the same. You do not need anything else. So an intelligent trader understands being in this trade becomes beyond aggressive trading. Intelligent trader adjusts the trail very, very close, taking profits off the table. No speculation here. None are present. Speculation in day trading never an option. Trail is placed in perfect place. Price action telling you where your stops are. Fibonacci showing where your targets are. So again, I've taken Apple 7 months. S&P been here the entire morning. We knew that this would be a problem. We knew this is critical. Alpha Fibonacci target. This is critical. End of minor trend. This is critical bullish weakness. Because institutional chart way too high. Trade is not on 1 minute. Trade converted to 1 on purpose. For the trading room only, so you can see ultimate precision. Crash and burn S&P, remind everyone, the ultimate precision, of Alpha Fibonacci Trading System. Nothing else is needed ever. Agree? Oil, institutional chart doing exact same thing. If you missed the events on oil last week, if you missed the events in the last 2 months, this is identical level. Institutional chart. And again, if I remove the name from the chart, charts are twins every single time, no matter if you're holding position months, years, days, weeks, no matter if you're trading oil or Apple or S&P. That's the reason I made this level so bright pink. It can never be ignored. It was never an issue on Dow this morning. S&P is weak because it reached ultimate institutional reversal zone. Dow did not yet. So, Alpha Fibonacci precision across the board. From long-term S&P since 2008 to now, to Apple, to oil. You decide what you want to trade. So if you're ready to become quality trader, I look forward to working with you. Doesn't matter if you're trading Apple monthly, Amazon weekly, doesn't matter if you trade Bitcoin, oil stocks, doesn't matter if you day or position trade. What you master and what you trade is pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. Nothing else is needed ever. And if you're in Malaysia, if you're in London, if you're in Sydney, not a problem. Classes are recorded, 120 plus live class recordings posted in member area. Software lifetime license with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software. Private mentoring 6 months includes all group classes. Most importantly, review and see and listen to what students do all over the world. From beginner to hedge fund manager, from small size account to institutional size account, many, after trying for many years, become consistently profitable traders. If you want to trade Forex, why not? Students winning Forex competitions, trading options, trading stocks all over the world. Any questions after you review the information? Pick up the phone and call. I love what I do. That's the reason. Students, my friends for life, all over the world. And if you understand the power of the method, you would never ever ignore bright pink line when institutions reached extremely high. And that's the world of difference in trading on Dow versus S&P this morning. Intelligent trader knows that clearly. Thank you, traders.